Hello, and welcome to Uncle Bruce's Story Time. Well, another weekend is gone, and that means it's time for another story. And this week we have an extra special one. We have actually a brand new, just released Dr. Seuss book called What Pet Should I Get? Now you may be wondering, how could there possibly be a brand new Dr. Seuss book when he died a while ago? Well, if you read in the back of this one, it has a bit of the history of it, and this was a story that was never published and wasn't quite finished, and his longtime assistant and someone else found the partially completed story, and the publisher Random House decided to finish it and make it into a book. And so we have it now, What Pet Should You Get? And those of you who are big Dr. Seuss fans might recognize some of the characters in here, like there's a boy and girl in here, and they look like the same boy and girl from One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, which is my favorite book by Dr. Seuss. So this one, it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit different, and I'll explain why after we wrap up at the end. But I'll read this one for you now, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's take a look, all right? I'm Uncle Bruce, and it's story time. What Pet Should I Get? By Dr. Seuss. We want a pet, we want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. So I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat, and she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We cannot take home two. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now, how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they look like good fun. Now which would we pick? We could only pick one. Make up your mind! The cat or the dog? The kitten? The pup? Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him! We can pick one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Then I looked at Kay. I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see. So do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know how Mother told us to be back by noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But you know what Kay did? Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? Make up your mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who would fly around my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small. This thing on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. So maybe some other good kind of pet. Another kind maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind, a pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of them all. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to take home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But what if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of the pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up the mind that is up in my head. The dog, or the rabbit, the fish, or the cat. I picked one out fast, and then that was that. The end. All right, what did you think? Did you like that brand new Dr. Seuss book? And what pet do you think the kids chose? Dr. Seuss sort of left it up to the reader to decide what pet they actually got. So what do you think? What did they get? What would you get? If you had the choice to get any pet, what would you get? I already have Mr. Dozer, so I don't need to get another one. He's plenty. Anyway, I hope you liked that one. I do love Dr. Seuss. And it was an extra special treat to see that there was going to be a brand new book coming out. And so I jumped at the chance to get that. And it just came out. It's just a few days ago that it was available. So I couldn't wait to read that for everyone. All right, so I have some news. I'm not sure if you've heard this yet because I might have posted it already on my Facebook account. But the news is this is going to be my last story for a while. I am going to take the time to work on some other projects. So I won't be reading any more stories for now. And so I hope that's not too disappointing to some of my longtime viewers. But yeah, it's a decision I made just a little while ago, and I wanted to let everybody know that this will be the last one for now. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope everybody's enjoyed the stories that I've read. But I have a lot of other things that I need to be doing, so I'm going to take that time to work on other things. It doesn't mean I won't be back at some point, but for now, this will be the last one. So that's going to be it. I'm still going to post this link down below if you want to get a copy of this brand new book for yourself. I do thank my viewers. I really appreciate the kind words and everybody watching and the thumbs up and all of that. So thank you very much. And so this is going to be it for now. But I do want you to keep on reading. It's very important to keep reading. Books are great. So read more books and be good to each other.